Flying foreign countries flag treasonable, says CDS. Federal government issues advisory to citizens traveling to the UK. Sanwo-Olu's government has completed 19 abandoned housing schemes, says Commissioner. 14 banks key into consumer credit scheme. Don't spray Naira, freed Bobrisky advises Nigerians. Over 2,300 students get the Nelfon's 20,000 Naira cash as monthly stipend. And NCC asked telcos to simplify tariff plans, bundles, and others. Okay, which story?
Let me take the picture story. So let me just go straight. The Chief of Defense Staff says Nigeria is a sovereign nation. Nigeria is a democratic nation. All security agencies are here to defend democracy and ensure that democracy continues to thrive. We will not accept anyone pushing or taking any action, seemingly or for whatever reason, to push for any change of government. Democracy is what we stand for. Democracy is what we will continue to defend. This is what he said at the Security Council meeting yesterday, where the president even, postponed the FEC meeting so that, they will have that security meeting yesterday, responding to those flying the Russian flag in the country. Also, the Russian embassy in Abuja denied any affiliation to those flying their flags. They said they have not, they have no hands in it and they did not influence or have any stake in it. And he said many of these Russian flag bearers, protesters, and tailors were arrested yesterday by security operatives in Abuja. And according to the CDS, he said flying a foreign flag is a red line that cannot be tolerated. And he has vowed to bring the subversive elements behind this treasonable act to book. The reason I am taking it emphatically. When it started online, Nigerians find it funny. Knowing our history, what we have suffered as blacks, finding it funny to see a foreign European flag flown, whether informed or uninformed, in our country, as something that is worthy of protesting with. We don't know the implications of it.
To that, I was going to connect that to what Rishi Sunak, who is the leader of the opposition party in the UK, he was standing firmly, agreeing that what the destruction, the riot that was going on, is totally against the ethics of who they are or what they stand for. What that means is that when we see something treasonable like that, everybody, all the parties, all the leaders, put aside their differences, and everybody must come out vehemently to say, this is not who we are. If not, it's like we all just keep quiet in our own small house. They accepted it. So even though, yes, this party is in government, everybody must be saying the same thing when it comes to the fundamental of what creates our democracy.
North are with the same party. I'm wondering why the leaders of the North, the elites in the North,
they don't have that kind of
there's a deafening silence from them. It's annoying seeing what is happening, seeing how government infrastructure and the democratically elected government is at risk, at least the governors. The silence is annoying and deafening. And I prefer to be a sovereign African nation. There's a reason why I don't have any JAPA plans. I would hate it if we were in any way subject again to any foreign.
It's just a reference point.
May I not live to
So let me take another protest story, the one happening in the UK. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has already cautioned Nigerians who are traveling to the UK that there will be increased risk of violence in the place. The spokesperson for the minister, Ambassador Eche Abu Obe, disclosed this in the statement. The statement was released yesterday, saying that the violence has spread across different areas. The riot has even led to the attack on law enforcement agents, damage to infrastructure, and to this end, they are appealing to Nigerian citizens who are currently in the UK, all those intending to travel to the UK, to avoid crowded areas, be vigilant, and they should also be self-aware at all times. The spokesperson said that, of course, the government there is doing their best, but they are, especially because this particular type of, the protest is attacking Muslims and colored immigrants. If you are an immigrant, you're colored, they are attacking them. So we should be conscious of that as Nigerians.
Okay, let me take the story concerning the credit core. That's the consumer credit scheme by the federal government. So the federal government introduced this scheme under the Consumer Credit Corporation, that's Credit Corp, to remove structural market policy barriers and accelerate access to consumer credit. For those of you that live abroad, you understand how You use this consumer credit to acquire houses, cars, every little, even your laptop. Every single thing can be bought on credit. So the target is to have 50% of all working Nigerians on the scheme by 2030. So right now we have, I think we have more banks who have keyed into that scheme. Before we had 6, but now we have 14 banks in total who have keyed into the scheme, and this is good news. So we hope that Nigerians can key into this and hopefully be able to, make life easy to live. When you can access cars, you can access the basic amenities that you need.
I hope it works.
I really hope so.
Okay, so I have the story of our mama of Lagos, mommy of Lagos is around. Bobrisky.
They released
said,
him finally.
Finally. And now she or he can now advise us that she was saying that don't spray money or you will become a landlord in Kirikiri. That's the advice.
Well, he looked like he was well fed.
Certainly,
he was very happy.
he was
His
a
cheeks
landlord.
And I don't think it was up to 6 months.
Yeah,
They don't usually
he
do.
looks rosier, unless his makeup, but he looks well kept.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
the party is going on.
You
There was
don't
a boat
even
cruise.
I saw it.
They went, they welcomed him, everything.
He has certainly gained weight.
Honestly.
He looked like he
Looking
was
so...
No, he did not have time for activity.
No activity.
At all.
and
I
everything.
beg, let's move on, Joe. Discussing.
Punch. He's a Nigerian citizen,
He's a Nigerian.
just in case you forgot. And he has the right. The Punch, hunger protests. Military talks tough as pro-Russian rallies spread. Picture still here. Protest rocks Nigeria, Bangladesh, and United Kingdom. Riots, Nigeria, Indonesia, Australia warn citizens about travel to the UK. Lagos chief's murder, DPP indicts police inspector. FG asks workers to register for 40,000 naira rise. Kyari's fate divides reps. Blackout as national grid collapses again. Few queues to clear as loading resumes at depots. Okay, which story?
Okay, should I quickly take blackout? So
Right.
yesterday there was blackout. The Punch takes the account of the Abuja disco as what they sent out to their consumers, explaining that this will soon be resolved and the time at which the blackout started. They also contacted the spokesperson of the Nigerian Transmission Company of Nigeria, Ndidi Umba, and she is yet to revert on the details of what happened. But the correspondent confirmed that our plants dropped their production of power generation from 3,700 megawatts to 3,200 megawatts at 2 p.m. on Monday. And some dropped to as low as 1,255 megawatts as of 3 p.m. And it was at 11 a.m. that morning, Monday morning, we were at 4,000 megawatts of power, but the drop was recorded. I just hope that this does not continue. Egmi, that serves most of our areas, dropped pata to 000 megawatts yesterday. So hopefully this will be reversed. I need power.
Yeah, honestly, yesterday wasn't smiling at all.
There was no light.
Okay, let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.